Hello. Welcome to tonight's chat. I'm just letting those 10 seconds go by just in case. So we are doing a write-in tonight, so welcome. If you haven't been to one of these before, basically we're just all going to be working on stuff and getting some writing or revisions or homework or whatever done, and you are welcome to get your own work done as well. If you're writing, we're going to have some prompts of like some ideas of things to write about if you're not sure what to do. So we usually write for about 20 minutes at a time, and then we answer questions. So if you have any questions about writing, definitely feel free to ask those in the chat, and we'll try to get to them throughout the night if we have time. So I guess we'll start by talking about what we're working on tonight. I'll start with Kelly.
I've given it no thought since figuring out that I should give it some thought. So the big thing I have to do is some plotting. But I'll probably start with some like organizing of like figuring out what I'm supposed to do is probably sprint number one for me.
And Megan?
Yeah. I'm in a weird in-between point. I've got a book out with betas, but I'm not quite ready to start drafting the new idea. Kind of hoping to wait until Nano to start drafting it. So I'll be doing some plotting, I'm sure, probably. Making a playlist for the draft. And I do have a chapter that I need to get out for one of the books that I write with Kyra. So probably do that, but that won't take too long. We'll see. Who knows?
And Helen?
I'm trying to get my first major essay done since being back at school, and it's due on Tuesday, so
hopefully this writing goes real well.
Yeah.
I need 500 more words and that's it.
Yes.
I need to figure out like one more argument and a conclusion and I'm done.
All my papers start being due like at the end of the month, and I know I should start working on them, but it's so hard when it's this early because you're like, I have time.
Yeah.
And suddenly you don't. I'm going to be still working on some drafting. I'm like fairly close to finishing, so that's exciting. And I also need to do my bullet journal spread for October because I have not done that yet. So a week in and I am behind on my bullet journal. How am I supposed to keep track of this month?
Don't.
Everything will be chaos. It's fine.
Yeah, you can start again in November. It's too late now.
If you haven't written anything down, you don't have to do anything. So
Exactly.
That's how that works, right?
Yeah. All my professors, I didn't do a bullet journal this month. Sorry, not doing my papers.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was due.
Shout out to people in the discussion section. We've got Yvette, Vanessa, Ravenwater Read and Writes, and Danielle, who's here for their first live WordNerds live stream.
Woo!
So glad you're here. Yay. Let us know in the discussion section what you all are working on. Also, if you have any reading or writing questions, definitely ask them. We would love to address them. I also put in the title that we were gonna, if we didn't have questions, talk about NaNoWriMo. So, surprise.
Guess we'll start our first sprint at the 40. So
sounds good.
A few minutes.
I'm actually curious on like a broader, because I think next week's entire chat is nano prep. So if there's like things you want us to talk about next week, yeah.
I forgot about that. I was like, I don't think we're doing one this year.
It's the For the Words thing that we're doing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Tell us about that, Kelly. Just fill a minute.
That's about sums it up. But, we are participating in the For the Words October scavenger hunt thing, so we will be doing a nano prep chat and sharing a code word for a special event that's going on over there to unlock stuff on the For the Words website.
Yes. If you haven't checked out For the Words yet, it's the number 4 and then thewords.com. It's a writing website that we are huge fans of over here on the WordNerds. You get to fight actual cartoon monsters. It's fight real monsters, serial killers, all of that. And you also write words. So definitely check that out if you haven't. I believe we have videos about how you can get started on that website. So
Do indeed.
check it out. We've got Ravenwater Read and Writes is working on art and math homework. Ooh, my chat update.
Yeah, it just
went, whoa, everything.
everyone all at once.
Yeah, Vanessa is working on an outline for a nano project. And Griswold has collected all the notes for Nano Idea and is going to see if there's a plot hidden in there somewhere. Oh, honestly, me too. I have some really cool characters and really cool worlds. No plot. Andrew Walker said I should probably do my bullet journal spread. I was too busy doing all the papers due this week. Yeah, we've also got Catherine. Hi, Catherine. And Away from Harbor said, finished prepping my nano novel, woefully behind on my dissertation, so I'm doing that. Good luck. Dissertations are the worst. And Golden Books is still working on a proper first draft.
Alrighty.
What's our prompt?
1 minute. Our prompt. Okay, so tonight, all my prompts are themed around Halloween candy. So the best part of Halloween, because I was eating some candy when I came up with these. So the first one is the most classic, but also controversial Halloween candy, candy corn.
Yes.
Some people love it and some people hate it. I think we have both in this test. So the prompt for candy corn is to introduce like a divisive subject and like have your characters like argue about something where they have really strong opinions.
I like it.
Yeah, get some tension in there.
Also, a solid topic. I opened a little bag of gobstoppers like right before this, and I'm like, they're sitting in front of me on the desk, but I know you'll be able to hear me eat them if I do it now. So, like, waiting for the sprint to myself.
How does everyone feel about candy corn?
I
love
love
it.
candy corn.
I like the pumpkins.
Those are good too.
Yeah.
Don't like the corns.
I like biting the corn into the different pieces, like a
Yes.
and then the orange one and then the yellow one.
And it just lasts longer.
It's just pure
It's been
sugar.
a really long time since I've had them, so I don't know.
According to Witty Novels, candy corn and peanuts is delicious.
Interesting.
Watch that narrating vlog like this week. Yes, and Griswold. And Griswold loves
And
candy corn.
Team candy corn.
I can eat like 2 of the pumpkins, and then I'm like, I'm good for the rest of the month. I do not need any more. I've had my Halloween quota.
All right, so it is the 40 now. So we're gonna work for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We'll be back on the hour. Good luck.
Yay.
And time. How did that go?
I ate my gobstoppers.
Good job.
So to get to this document that I'm revising in, I have to open 2 different Google Docs, both of which have like 90,000 words in them. So it has taken the whole time to get those Google Docs open because the computer is running slow too because I'm hosting the chat on my computer. So it's not happy with me. I also pinned some things. So
Nice.
that's writing, right?
Very useful.
Yes.
Of course. I
about-
managed to get 334 words into my essay.
Oh,
No.
I just
Nice.
had to
Only
write a
like,
conclusion.
let's say now just like 200 words and you're done.
So
I got about 300 words, so that was good.
Nice.
I figured out that the thing I'm supposed to work on was the thing I knew I was supposed to work on and was hoping to avoid.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Oh, that's the worst.
We've got in the discussion section, K Wrestler got about 600, but accidentally deleted half of it towards the end of the sprint facepalm.
Oh no.
Oh.
Danielle got 316. Away from Harbor got 472. Also, welcome to Catherine Dalton, who just popped in, and the Bird of Inferno, who's doing Inktober at the moment, which is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
My document finally finished opening.
The one issue with Google Docs is like the longer it gets, the longer it takes to load.
Yeah. And we played it kind of foolishly because we started revisions in this master like big doc.
Mm-hmm.
And so it had like old chapters and new chapters. So it just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And so we only recently like switched over. So it's a problem. This is why all my first drafts are short, actually. Because I just know Google Docs can't handle it.
Fair.
Oh, Lizzie got 519. We had a question from Golden Books that I've actually been thinking about this week, which was, do you worry about security with Google Docs? I've never used it. And I saw people tweeting about this week, about how they didn't feel like it was secure. And like, I don't really understand.
Yeah, they were like, someone could hack in, but then they were talking about saving your stuff in Dropbox, and they're like, if somebody could hack into your Google, could they hack your Dropbox? Like,
yeah, if you're saving in the cloud, like there's always that off chance, but you know, I can pretty easily prove it's my book, so
And like,
I'm not worried.
I just know, even if someone managed to hack my stuff, my unedited manuscripts are not a thing anyone cares about.
yeah,
And they're gonna look at this and be like,
yeah. And like, I could
happy
see
Oprah next.
maybe if you're like a big name author, and I think the person I saw tweeting about it initially is someone who is like traditionally published and stuff. So if you're like a bigger name author, I could see like you could be worried that someone would try to like leak your like manuscript early or something, you know, like
you'd have to be like top
pretty big for
1% for
yeah,
that
exactly.
to be a thing.
Yeah. So currently I'm not worried about it.
Obviously, always be careful with your stuff. Don't just like put it in a public access Google Doc folder.
Keep it private because you can like change the security of the document. Like make it so only you can see it.
I have never heard of anyone having their Google Docs leaked, though, so I am pretty skeptical in that regard. Definitely make sure you have a copy saved to your computer too, because I mean, like, nothing gold can stay, so like, don't trust it not to go down sometime. But generally, security-wise, I'm not too concerned. We had Catherine Dalton also said, I've used Doc for years, never had any problem. The only reason I stopped was that Scrivener suited my system much better. Which I actually tweeted about this week. I switched. I did the reverse. I switched from Scrivener to Google Docs because they stopped updating Windows Scrivener. I'm not
Is the
bitter.
new one any closer?
Is that's a real good question. I would also like the answer to it. As far as I can tell, no. It was supposed to come out of December of last year. So
Yeah. I definitely just prefer writing in things like Google Docs or For the Words. It's online based and I can access from multiple things that just change whenever. And
yeah, and I know you can do that with like Microsoft Teams and stuff now as well, but I got used to Google Docs, so that's what I do. And I like that you can download it into whatever format you want, so Docs or PDF. Let us know what you write down in the discussion section. Always down to try new things. I do a lot of my original drafting now in For the Words, and then afterwards I switch it over to Google Docs for revisions because I want to fight those monsters. But I also like, another thing I like with Google Docs is that it has a very easy to use mobile app.
Exactly.
A lot of things, even like For the Words, it's not great on mobile at this point. And so I like that if I'm out in public and I have an idea and I want to put it right in the doc, I can do that. Should we start the next sprint at like the 10? So like 4 minutes?
Great to me.
Sounds good to me.
excellent.
Yeah. I'm excited to actually write this time.
Yeah, I think that's my goal, right? Something.
Yeah.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Have you guys seen that the new Nano site got rid of all your Nano buddies?
Yes.
Didn't.
Yeah, I couldn't find Emma to add her back, but I found Kelly. Kelly has not accepted me yet.
I'm logging in right now.
After your video, I think I sent you a.
Oh yeah, I accepted it.
I still have friends.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, like Kelly's right there.
Really?
Yeah, Desert.
Like
Megan,
that-
Megan,
like-
you're still listed as one of my friends.
Maybe that's why you couldn't find her?
When I got on it, cleared out all of my buddies. It said they were
Mine
all
too.
gone.
Weird.
I have 5
like
buddies.
100.
Oh no, I don't have buddies. I have people who have asked me to be buddies.
I'm
Well,
so
just Megan.
confused. I still have like 5 pages worth of friends.
I'm
Why
so
did mine not
jealous.
disappear? Yeah. Mine did not
Oh.
disappear.
I'm pulling up mine now to see if I can see you on my buddy list.
I had to like re-add everyone, and I had a bunch of people from my region too, so I had to like wait for people to rejoin my region so that I could find them again.
Yeah, you're not on my buddy list.
So does it say buddies? Because mine says friends.
Mine
It
says
says buddies.
Mine says friend
Buddies.
list.
Does yours look like the website in my video?
I have not watched your video.
Awkward.
So maybe
Wow.
maybe mine hasn't up because mine looks the same as it did like a few weeks ago. When did it change?
It's an all new website. Like it shouldn't look like it has in
Yeah.
years past.
Clear cache, maybe?
Mine still looks the same.
Maybe if you clear your cache, it'll.
Yeah, maybe. Look, I'm seeing all the like events and stuff that are going on. I don't know.
On the NaNoWriMo website?
Oh, I think you're talking about For the Words.
No. Okay. You said events, and I was like,
So
wait.
confused. Everything still looks the same.
No, on Nano.
We were talking about For the Words.
Over.
No. I have not signed into the NaNoWriMo website.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's different, and all the buddies are gone. So drop your Nano username in the discussion section if you want to be buddies. I add everyone. I want all the Nano buddies. I'll drop our names in there as well. I'm Megan Books. Kelly is. Do you want me to put you, Kelly?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine.
Kelly's Kellowish. What's yours, Helen?
Leaara.
Leaara.
Yes.
I just dropped those with no context in the discussion section, so hopefully you guys are listening. And I'm going to go through after this and add anyone who put their username but hasn't added me. So,
yep.
All about those nano buddies. Oh, I guess it's writing time.
Oh,
Yeah, we should do that.
All right, so the next prompt is now and laters. Hopefully everyone has those in their country and knows what those are. And the prompt is your character tries to put something off until later, but they actually have to deal with it now.
If you're not from the US, now and later is a candy that it's like a hard candy and then you suck on it a little and it feels kind of like a starburst.
I'm interested.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Is this a 20-minute one?
Yes. So we'll be back at the 31. Because we're starting late.
Definitely keep letting us know your usernames if you haven't dropped those yet.
Megan, I invited you to be my buddy.
Finally! We're friends again.
and time. How was this one?
I'm done.
Yay!
I'm literally just trying to figure out what year this book was published in so I can finish my works cited page.
I revised almost this whole chapter.
Nice.
So I have maybe like 200 words left.
I wrote like 10 words, realized I don't know what I'm doing, and then switched to beta reading for Megan. So
Heyo!
I am also revising Megan's book.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is great.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Let's see. Be sure to share how you did in the discussion section, and we'll go through that in a minute. I sometimes when I've written like a big chunk of stuff, I'll copy and paste it over into For the Words, like if I did it not in For the Words while I was gone or whatever. And so I did that at the start of this sprint so that I could get monster credit for things I wrote earlier. And it's started saying this thing now when it notifies you that you've won. When you copy and paste things, it says, you won a battle against this monster and 3 more creatures in just a few seconds. Like it is accusing me of cheating. So rude. We had a question from Vanessa. Is anyone else having a lot of problems with the Nano website?
Oh, yes.
There's definitely some bugs still. I've noticed it's gotten a lot better even just in the last week. So I expect all the bugs will be fixed by November. The biggest thing I've noticed is you just have to like give it lots of time to think about what it's loading. But it will get better, I promise. Let's see. Catherine's computer crashed mid-sprint. That sucks. The Bird of Inferno got 154 words. Lizzie got 408. Bran outlined first chapter. Andrew got distracted and ordered Chinese food, but food is also important. And Griswold got the hook and possibly an inciting incident if I can figure out the climax. Headphone Books just joined, so got like 5 words. K Wrestler fixed what I deleted and got 100 words. Golden Books, the scene is flowing for them, so they are continuing writing. Way to go. Do the thing.
Yes.
Let's see, and I think that's everything. Everyone is adding everyone on Nano, which is great. The Bird of Inferno. Oh, what?
No, go ahead. I was.
The Bird of Inferno said, I'm currently writing fanfic for the Hogwarts Professors tag on TikTok, which if you haven't seen, you should check out. It's interactive storytelling and I'm living for it. I need to check this out. I downloaded TikTok to understand the youths, and I watch TikTok daily, and it's a problem. But
I haven't gotten there yet. Snapchat was my like, okay, I'll get this to see what's going on, and like I got there, but
And then all the youths left it.
yeah.
No.
So I think that was like the end of my childhood, basically. Anything after Snapchat, I'm just too old.
nah, it's basically Vine, but everyone is Gen X, and you can download them, which is really nice.
Gen Z.
Gen Z, yeah, Gen Z. Sorry, it's been a long day.
Gen X, I'm like, they're all older than me.
Everyone
really?
is in their 50s. Catherine said, as far as the Nano site goes, Heather says they're working on the speed issues. They'll probably be fixed next week sometime. How's everyone's Nano prep going? Are you guys doing anything? Obviously not too long form because we're talking about it next week.
Now I don't know if I'm doing nano at all. So
I need to start doing some prep.
I was figuring out the stuff I want to finish before because I have like one thing that I have like a little bit left to write on, and then another thing that I've just got. I put the goal into for the words of like, okay, how much do I have to write on this every day to hit 50,000 by October 31st? And the answer is 98 words. I'm like, okay, we got
All
it.
right. Do you think you can do that?
I think I can manage.
I believe in you.
And now I'll never go back to that again.
Yeah.
It'll be Halloween. I'm like, oh, gotta write all of the words.
Yes.
Yeah. Even writing 98 words 25 times on one day seems pretty doable.
Yeah.
Which is how I'll just find not doing it until the very last minute.
You know, the extent of my nano prep so far has been ordering my ML pin.
Nice.
And that's it. My co-ML and I haven't even been like, we should look at when we're doing write-ins. Like, we've done nothing yet because we both went back to school this year. So both of us are like, oh, we have no time to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Gonna have to do that soon.
I need to do a little bit more plotting. I'll probably have done it by next week when we're going more in depth into what we do to prep. But I'm filming myself plotting so that I can put it in a video in a couple weeks when my video is. But so every now and then I'll feel like inspired to plot, but it's like I don't want to film myself, so I'm just gonna wait to plot.
When you said this, I was doing something similar of like, I was doing a video of like a cumulative 24 hours of making myself plot, of like making myself take that much time. I got like hour 3 a month or 2 ago and have not gone back to that.
Yeah.
Whoops.
This is also the most I've plotted in at least a couple of years for a book. And so I keep looking at it and it's like, do I even know what story structure is anymore? I thought I was such a rigid plotter. And now it's like, what's our plot?
Do you want to start our last sprint at the 40?
Let's do it.
Okay. Our last prompt is Kit Kats, which have a lot of little layers in them. So in your next sprint, reveal the hidden layers of a person or an organization or something. Or something.
I have put that in the discussion section.
My lighting's getting so wonky.
I love it. It's like you're just transcending right in front of us. Just,
Here, if I.
yes.
Yes, there's the glow.
We've got a lot of people sharing what they're doing for Nano this year in the discussion section as well. Also, if there's any last minute things you want us to discuss during this sprint is the time to put it in the discussion section since it's our last one.
And it is time for the sprint. So we'll be back on the hour. Good luck. in time.
Yes.
That was the longest last minute.
Yeah. Like there's 1 minute left. I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah. It just kept going.
I think you're muted, Kelly. Or I can't hear you at least.
No, I was still muted. I looked up
Okay.
in the last like 20 seconds. You both are just like smiling at the camera. I'm like, what did I miss?
Literally just one very long minute. I was like, it's gonna turn to 9 o'clock soon, right? And then it
Surely
never did.
it's soon.
Hello.
As you can see, Helen did transcend. She's now a mountain. I finished my chapter that I was revising, so that's nice.
Very
I
nice.
hit, I think the only goal I set in writing group this week was to do that chapter, so yay.
I don't know exactly how much I wrote in that sprint, but I finished the monster I was fighting. So
Heyo.
Yes. I did transcend. Thank you for noticing.
Yes. No longer needs her mortal form.
I realized that I had to turn the heat lamps off for the lizards, so I ran to do that. And then the one tank was dry, and I was like, oh no. Must make humid. I wrote like 650 words in that sprint. I got another project done for school.
Nice.
Bravo.
This was a good write-in for me.
Yay. In the discussion section, we've got Bran outlined the first part of their novel. The Bird of Inferno got 439. Catherine Dalton figured out a forbidden romance subplot between two minor characters, and it's very sad.
yes.
Evil eyebrow smiley. And Lizzie Summers got 710.
Dang.
And Griswold said, I'm going to fill out my plot structure and see how I feel about it in the morning. An excellent choice.
Indeed.
Vanessa got almost 4 pages of outlining done. Nice.
Another dang.
Yeah. Thanks for like hanging with us so late. I mean, if you're not east coast of North America, it's not actually that late for you probably. But it's very late here, so if you're on the East Coast, thanks for staying up late with us.
The one West Coast person who's like, it's 6 o'clock. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's almost dinner time.
Oh, I am hungry. My stomach was growling so loud during the last sprint. I was just like, I'm so glad I have my mic muted.
Yeah.
Well, since we have no questions, and since Helen is dying,
Yeah.
we will go ahead and
Starvation.
get off for the night. So if you have any questions about prepping for NaNoWriMo, definitely come back next week because that is what we will be talking about. And yeah. And we will have videos up on Tuesday and Thursday like usual this week. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah.
Technology.
And tell your friends to like and subscribe.
They won't regret it.
Yes. And we will see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.